Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Abraham H. Gaga, and today I have come your way again with the part 2 series on stages of marriage. So I'll be talking to you about the stages of marriage, and this is part 2 if you've not watched part 1. Part 1 was dealing with the general overview of what these stages are. And just as a reminder, stages in marriage has to do with a state, what you pass through. It doesn't matter whether you got married in the church or in the shrine or in the mosque or you eloped with your wife. Whatever form is a stage. Just like human beings, you don't just move from a child to an adult. You pass through a stage. Now that's what I mean. So stages of marriage is about going through stages, and stage 1 is the butterfly stage. Yes, now the butterfly stage is that stage of euphoria, that stage of happiness, joy, rosy. It's the wedding is over, and you have just started your life together in marriage, and so everything is flourishing and exciting, and nobody is at fault. Yes, now let me just point out some characteristics that describes this stage. The first characteristic that actually describes this stage is 2 is a company, 3 is a crowd. Yes, have you heard that before? Yes, 2 is a company. Both of you just want each other around. Both of you just want each other. If a third party comes around, maybe a visitor, you are always eager that hey, this person should be done and then take his or her leave. Yes, you just want to spend time together. You try to go out. When one is going out, the other will go with him or her. You want to go to the market, you will escort your wife. You are just together, you want to be together in the room, just watch film together, stay together, cuddle together. All of it, it's just us. We have found a new world. We just want to live here, and then it is a happy life forever. That is the first characteristic that we see in the stages of marriage. The second characteristic is willingness to help. Willingness to help. Yes. Now, the husband is very willing to help and assist his wife. The wife is also very willing to help and assist her husband, and so you find out that the wife may just be in the kitchen or in the room or somewhere and say, please can you pass me the plate? Please can you get me the bucket? Please can you help me with it? Now, and the husband is fine. Oh yes, here. Oh yes, I can do that. Can you get me my purse? Oh, I forgot my purse. The woman may be going out and then she forgets her bag or her phone, and she says, oh sweetheart, I forgot my phone. And he said, okay, and he gets it. Willingness to help. The same thing with the wife. The husband may need something to be done. He say, can you fix this food for me? Can you do this for me? And the wife would be very willing to assist. So willingness to help. It's a time that there is that agility, friendliness, and the desire to support the other party. The third characteristics is readiness to forgive. Readiness to forgive. Yes. In this stage, the husband is going to hurt the wife in one way or the other, and then he's going to say, oh, I'm sorry, and she says, oh, don't worry, it's all right, it's all right. And then the wife is going to also hurt the husband in one way or the other, and she says, oh, I didn't do that intentionally, I'm sorry about it. And he says, oh, don't worry, there is willingness to forgive. Yes. So in this stage, we hurt each other, but we are very, very ready to forgive. We are willing to forgive. So that is a characteristic that is demonstrated during the butterfly phase of marriage. The butterfly phase of marriage. Okay. And another characteristic is there is public expression of ownership. Yes, public expression of ownership. Now, this is the moment when the wife is working and the husband, the husband and wife go out together. And right in public, the husband will want people to notice, this is my woman, this is my wife. So he holds her hands, or he holds her by the shoulder, and they're walking together, or they're all walking, they hold each other in the public. The wife will want to just lean on her husband, maybe after service or in church or on the street, just lean to just send a message to all the ladies who are looking that this is my man. It's like, I own this property. So that is a characteristics that we see in this phase. So there is a public expression of ownership. So the husband is very ready to show that this is my wife in public, and there is no shame. It doesn't matter whether the woman is short, whether the woman is tall, whether she's plump, whether she's slim. It doesn't matter whether the man has a big nose or big eyes, or he is limping on one foot. It doesn't matter. This is a moment that there is a public expression. I love what I have. He belongs to me. She belongs to me. Public expression of ownership. Okay. And the last characteristics that I have here is territorial defense. Yes, territorial defense. Now, during this phase of marriage, the husband is very defensive of his wife. The wife will also be very defensive of her husband. Now, if someone outside says something bad about the husband or bad about the wife, they defend each other. They're able to say, no, that is not what happened. Don't say this about my husband. I don't like it. There is a territorial defense. So both parties appreciate one another and defend one another during this stage very, very well. It doesn't matter whether the husband knows what the wife has done or not, or the wife knows what the husband has done or not. They just defend each other. It's not possible. This is not what happened. So there is territorial defense during this stage. And lastly, I would like to just share with us certain words that characterize this stage. Yes, words that characterize this stage. We hear them always, and these are words that both couples use for one another, and it's a description of this stage. And the first word is, I love you. Yes, I love you. I miss you. Don't stay late. Darling, honey, sugar, my best heart, or whatever it is, so those familiar sweet words characterize this stage. As we go further, I'm going to be sharing with you some more, and we'll see whether these words are going to remain or not. If this is your first time of watching my YouTube channel, please press on the subscribe button so that whenever I release the next video, you'll be the first to be notified. This is Touching Life 247 with Dr. Abraham H. Gaga. Keep touching life wherever you are. Be an influence in your niche so that together we can build the kingdom of God. Thank you very much for listening, and God bless you.